Greetings, weary traveler.
The great oak tree, I can't believe it. I found you.
Yes, it is I, the great oak tree. The wisdom of 10,000 years lies within me. It is my duty to impart wisdom to
Oh! What are you doing? Oh, I was chopping into you so I can get the wisdom that's on the inside.
What? No, you fool, it's not literally inside.
Oh, stop! Stop, you crazed lumberjack. Listen,
I will just tell you the wisdom that I have, okay? There is no need to what? Oh.
Just looking for my cat. You know, it's kind of windy out.
no, oh, madam, please.
Misty?
That paper was a relative.
Sorry about that, great oak tree.
It's okay. My wounds shall heal. Over time.
Hey, have you fell asleep? You can just keep that, I guess.
Time to get some syrup.
What? No, madam, do not.
This isn't a maple tree, is it?
Just shut up.
You can just keep that.
Wow, look, a tree.
Ah, youth. I cannot stay angry when children are in my midst. Come, little one, climb. Oh!
Oh, Mother Earth!
I can't climb this stupid tree.
What? No! Oh! Stop hitting me with my own branches, you monster!
Oh, well, look, another tree.
Go home and read the Lorax.
Oh, this has been the worst day of my.
Did you just stab me?
My girlfriend and I wanted to carve our names into you.
I am 10,000 years old, a living embodiment of history and wisdom. I am not a Facebook wall.
Sorry, Mr. Tree. We just wanted the world to know how much we love each other.
Then send a group text.
Maybe we should just go. You can keep that.
So nice.
All right, it looks like we'll put the parking lot here.
What? No, please.
You're gonna have to go through me first, man.
Finally, someone who. Oh, when was the last time you bathed? Oh, it's like a dead man threw up an old Band-Aid in a hot car. Oh, you with the axe. Finish the job. Cut me down.
So maybe if nature could talk, it would be very sad. But when I saw this video, it actually made me think of the way the Bible talks about nature speaking about how great God is. Sure, it's not like that guy, but one writer of the Bible says, "The mountains and hills will burst into song before you, and all the trees of the field will clap their hands." Now, before you start thinking, wait, have the trees been clapping and the mountains singing and I've just been missing it? I think you might be misunderstanding. Another writer of the Bible says that God's creation works together to speak without a sound or word. Their voice is never heard, yet their message has gone throughout the earth and their words to all the world. What this means is that God's creation, all of nature, is so beautiful and marvelous that it shows the beauty of God, and it's just a glimpse of the beauty of heaven. Because in heaven, God has created a level of beauty that none of us can imagine, but we can try. One writer of the Bible says, "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love Him." Meaning, if you've ever seen some of God's creation and just stood in awe of how beautiful it is, you've only seen a snippet of the kind of beauty God has created for us in heaven. I remember being on the edge of the Grand Canyon and being overwhelmed by its enormity. I stood before the thundering noise and fury of Niagara Falls, amazed at what God could create. I had lunch in the beautiful mountains of Haiti and imagined how God sculpted this earth. Yet none of that compares with the beauty of heaven. For the past few weeks, we've been in a series imagining what heaven is like based on what we learn from the Bible. What we've learned is that heaven is a real place that God created for those who love Him, where we will spend eternity with God and with other followers of Jesus. But today I want to focus on how heaven is more beautiful than we could ever imagine. And I think when many of us think about the beauty of heaven, we think about otherworldly kind of images, like people sitting on clouds playing harps. But one image we get from the Bible about heaven is that it's similar to earth, but even greater. Listen to how one writer of the Bible who saw heaven described it. Then the angel showed me a river with the water of life, clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb, who is Jesus. It flowed down the center of the main street. On each side of the river grew a tree of life bearing 12 crops of fruit, with a fresh crop each month. The writer describes a place full of beauty where there's crystal clear water with trees and fruit. Sure, some of this can be seen as a metaphor, but I actually think it's easy to see that God is creating a beautiful place for us to spend eternity. And even though it can be hard to imagine, we can know it's good. Because when we see the beauty of this planet, we can remember God has even greater things ahead for us. So talk in your groups about the beauty of heaven, and then we'll move on.